Welcome to Leyton Orient's Brisbane Road Ground, where for the 120th anniversary of our club, the Old Parmiterians Select 11 will be taking on Parmiters School First 11. I'm here with Chris Kane, a Second 11 stalwart. We'll be talking through the game.
Yep, happy to be here. Looking forward to this game. Should be a good test for the Old Parmiterians team out there with a good test and the young boys from the Parmiters School. Really prestigious ground, Leyton Orient, an iconic ground in London. It's an honour for the boys to be out there. It's a game I was looking forward to. I couldn't play, unfortunately, because I was injured at the time, but plenty of my teammates out there. I mean, all my teammates, regardless of what squad they're in. It should be a good one. Good to see players from across all the squads play together, to see how well they gel together. And in this lineup, we've got Charlie Holmes in goal, Lewis Wallace and Luke Vernon at the back, partnered by Chris Shearer at right back. As we see the lineups come out, Lewis Wallace at left back, Dan Kellner, Luke Vernon in the middle, Nico Breffano and Scott Moore in the middle of the park, Luke Moore right wing, Joe Mariani in attacking midfield, Harry Sack at left wing, and Mike Morgan leading the line up front. Handshakes will be given out. Hopefully, should be followed up by some tackles. Introduce the young boys from Parmiters School with an introduction to men's football.
Just being marched past the headmaster of the school there, and Brian Robertson, a long-time president of the club. As you see, the VAR there, very average referees.
So suited up for Parmiters School, we've got Liam Studley in goal, Tom Lidlow, Eddie Johnson, Eli Miller, Kene Okokmo, David Aston, Shane Nembard. Just going to see the formation that Parmiters School lined up with. Captain Hodgson in goal, in the middle of the park. Aston in midfield partnering him with Young at left wing, Siebu at right mid. Leading the line, we've got McJanet and Nembard up front.
So, wish both teams a good game, and I'm sure it'll be competitive.
So, what are your predictions for the game?
Going to be tight. I expect the youngsters to come out very fast, and experience to tell in the end, hopefully, as they get run out of it.
Some interesting partnerships I see with Old Parmiterians across the pitch. I see Nico and Scott Moore play together for the first 11. Lewis Wallace and Luke Vernon play together for the first 11 as well in defence. 4-team centre back Dan Kellner. Second team captain Chris Shearer. First team right winger Luke Moore. Joe Mariani playing just ahead of the midfield. Third team now, as the fourth team from the previous season have now been promoted. So third team left winger Harry Sack and first team striker Mike Morgan.
That one's won there by the Old Parmiterians. You'd expect them to have the advantage in the aerial battles with their size.
They're playing very composed. At the back, Shearer on the ball. Scott Moore now on the ball there.
As we expected, I think the school's putting a deal of pressure on early.
Yeah, you'd think with two strikers they'd be putting plenty of pressure on centre halves. But regardless of what squads players tend to play for Old Parmiterians, there is an emphasis on playing up back, progressing through each third. Nevertheless, it'll be a good test. Played out there by Luke Vernon. And
Yeah.
Winning the first out of the 50-50s out on the other side.
It's the Old Parmiterians Player of the Season this year.
Yeah, he's steady. I remember when I joined last year. I mean, my second game of the first 11, I was playing alongside him. Well-rounded, well-rounded players. We'll play out there by Janet. And cut out there, Chris Shearer.
Yes, good work there by McJanet, and again the Old Parmiterians finding it difficult to advance through the second line, the midfield of the Parmiter school.
Yeah, the advantage that Parmiters will have over Parmiterians will be, you'd think that they'd have played more games together. Obviously, it's a pool of players that Parmiterians have put out.
There we see the Wags on a balcony.
Unsure if the Parmiters boys are old enough to have Wags. First corner of the game. It's interesting to see how Old Parmiterians do this.
A bit of a tentative effort there, hung a foot out. Really need to be more positive about that. Charlie Holmes plays an early ball out and we start from the back.
We'll see how Old Parmiterians are there trying to get into the middle and final third. Finding it difficult in the initial few minutes of the game. We expect them to settle. Plenty of quality across. Good run there by Chris Shearer, who's transformed from a roaming winger for Parmiterians and now playing at fullback.
Well played by Lewis there.
Paul, what do you think about the trend of fullbacks increasingly being used as more attacking options?
Yeah, certainly over my years of playing football, it's been the biggest change, I think, from where you looked at fullbacks as stay in their position and just kick 3 lumps of whatever out of their forward. Their responsibilities are much bigger now, and a lot of teams base their attacking options on their wide fullbacks getting forward and putting crosses in, and to a degree that some midfield players have a responsibility to cover for them. So yeah, definitely the biggest change in the game for me. Nice turn there.
And again, well cut out by Lewis Wallace. Oops. Eventually dealt with by Old Parmiterians.
And it's all sacked.
Joe Mariani there. The unfortunate back pass. But puts him under a little bit of trouble, but well dealt with by the Parmiterians defence.
Nicely spread wide by Bowden there.
Yeah, he's got a pass on him. Interesting cross put in there by Shearer. Well cut out by Wonko. It's unable to get his foot around the ball and relieves pressure from Parmiter School.
As expected, I think the shine off the Parmiter School after 5 or 10 minutes, and we're starting to get a bit more penetration. Can't help but feel that balls in the air and meat and drink to us with the size advantage that we've got.
Young there with a drive and run. And counted there. That's a free kick, but relatively under a little danger there. I mean, that's what you expect with like young boys, with young footballers in general now. I think there's more of an emphasis on playing 1v1, carrying the ball. See what sets the good ones apart from the rest is, you know, the decision making and when to run. But we'd expect lots of Parmiter School players to be good in the 1v1.
2 Moors linking up there.
Yeah, it's 1v3 there, well cut out there. Very well played out by Miller.
Yeah, tidy little fullback that Miller, I like him.
Janet there. Showing some good signs of being able to turn on the ball, receive the ball back to goal. See every play inside. Some link-up play there. Hodgson there. Ooh. And again, walk out by Wallace.
Sack looking for revenge, and he gets it back.
Well played there.
Well played out by Parmiters there, under pressure.
Yeah, I think it's important that all players, including the goalkeeper, are able to play the ball to feet. It makes so much of a difference. Second 11 coach Brendan Kelly, I think, as one of his players, especially as a defender, is something that he stresses a lot.
Oh, Moore, I was unlucky there trying to slip one through. I think that running past that midfield line is opening up chances for Old Parmiterians. Well cleared up by Vernon again.
You slowly start to feel Old Parmiterians starting to get a bit more control in this game. There's a lot of space in between the lines and little pockets. If you can get Mariani, Luke Moore and Sack on the ball there, being able to drive forward, I think you start committing Parmiters defenders a little bit more. And at that point, you start the decision making in the quality final pass. But still pretty early on.
Vernon doing the sensible thing. The other side of the halfway line, no risk to us.
Driving by Mariani. Ooh, just behind Morgan. Stack attempts a cheeky little lob, but just can't get enough in there to really test the goalkeeper. But it's a decent opportunity for Parmiterians there.
Did Mariani mean to miss out Morgan with that pass? He's dead.
Bias aside, I think I'll give him the benefit of the doubt though. Great touch there by Miller.
Yep, he's looking the part. Well worth his orange boots. Oh, commentator's curse there. Mariani with some space, that's a good ball. Ooh, uncharacteristically his first touch. Disappointing there.
Again, like I said before, I think the real opportunities in between the lines. I think it's always a risk when you go 4-4-2. You're asking a lot of your midfield. If they're up against another midfield that outnumber them in those areas there. It's very important that Parmiters score that is really take care of the ball midfield, because if they lose it, then situations like you see there with Joe Mariani and oceans of space.
Bit of a speculative cross there from Moore, but it's coming down to Morgan. Ooh,
just does enough to get some pace off that shot there. I'm pretty sure Mike Morgan would have connected with that ball a little bit more.
Yeah, it was a good block.
But really well played from the Palmer School defender to cut the angle. Again, well defended. See, that's the issue there. You've got Breffano and you've got Scott Moore there outnumbering, or along with Mariani anyway.
Once again, Moore breaking through the lines. He's creating a chance for Morgan. Gets on target, but a strong hand from the keeper there for Studley.
How old is Scott Moore now? Because like his burst, the ability to take it 3, 4, 5 yards ahead of him.
He's a lot younger than me. Of course, as I say, this is the 120th anniversary of the club, which has started as old boys of a school in Bethnal Green. And the school obviously is now out in Watford, Garston, but the club still exists 120 years later.
First corner of the game for Old Parmiterians. Let's see if they can make that height advantage count for anything.
I think he needs to get it deep.
A little more on the cross. Not bad.
Some good pace there from Parmiters. What are they putting in those school dinners?
Don't ask me, Oliver. Very well played there by the Parmiters school defender. We've got Young. Let's see if he can take advantage of that there. Milling up, not the ball. And on the ball again. Preston.
I can't quite cut that out well, but gave it away somewhat at the end. Nice take from Ariani. I just overdid it on the layoff.
Well played there by Breffino. Not sure if you meant that, but did the job.
Nice skills, Breffino. Let's get a good cross in, look.
Oh,
again.
Out there by Conroy. Gives Preston. Oh, Young, sorry, chance to get on the ball, and you have.
And where's the keeper gone?
We'll see if Holmes is just enough.
On his third.
There, McJanet. Holmes that's just enough there to get back in position.
Commentators will say the keeper had a good starting position. I think we're more worried about his finishing position here. A little go at it there.
Should McJanet have done better there?
I think so, yeah. The keeper will be grateful to have that in his hands.
Yeah, Kiona did enough to put him off as well. Made the target just a tad bit smaller, probably made McJanet think of it before taking a shot. And characteristically bad touch there from Scott Moore. But Kiona does enough to recover the ball for Old Parmiterians. There's a lot of deep crosses coming down that right side for Parmiterians, and I think that, especially playing one striker up front, not the biggest striker either, they want to build up a little bit more. I think you saw earlier on there, playing it down that side a little bit, gave him plenty of room down the right side where he fits in that low cross. So it's something that you'd like to think Parmiterians think about a bit more. I think with crosses, unless you act like a Madrid or
give that him again. That's it, look. Sack turning up on the other side now, but well shepherded out by the Parmiters goal.
Yeah, I think if Sack gets a touch on the ball, just demonstrates the point again. You want to play down that side where you can get a bit more time and space, and defenders are less likely to be set as that cross is about to go in. But if you're always going to play it deep, then it gives them a bit of time to set themselves whilst the ball's in the air.
Studley now again looking to go long, which I don't think is paying them any dividends because the ball's normally won by a Parmiters player. Twice by Shearer there.
Very good player in the air, actually, considering the side. For sure, being instructed to take his time on the ball there. And the first set of substitutes are about to come on. Scott Moore, Kiona, Shearer, Mariani, Morgan and Sack coming off, making way for Adam Newman, James White, Terry Blue, Romario Madar.
And Maloney.
You're not watching that. Adam Newman in and out right back in replacement for Chris Shearer.
And his big bad Terry Blue.
Seems like Old Parmiterians have prioritised more experienced players in the middle of the park.
Would Newman reach that? Yes, keeps it in well. Does Romario live up to his name? He does. Oh, unlucky.
On his weekend foot. I played against him a couple of weeks ago in an inter-squad friendly between 2nd 11 and the 6th 11, and I mean, it's a thing that a lot of young players, especially when they come to new clubs, they think about, okay, which squad am I going to play for? And I think in most other clubs you think, okay, there's going to be a massive gap between first and second team and fourth, fifth and sixth team, and then I think that game in particular, sixth team actually running out winners show that there's quality across the squads, and there's players playing for third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh team that could easily play higher up, and I think that shows the kind of club Old Parmiterians is.
Yeah, I think, Chris, it's one of our challenges. We've got to try and make sure there's fluidity between those different 11s and people feel that the best players can rise to the top. Oh, nice from Miller there.
Very right foul. Good recovery challenge there by Adam Newman.
A few school subs warming up there on the side. Once again, aerial dominance from the Parmiters. All his chance. I think he didn't know how much time he had.
It's interesting to me because I see players like Miller playing left back, or I think he's actually moved up to left midfield since the substitutes have come on. And I'd love to have seen him actually maybe play in the middle of the park.
Yeah, it's funny though, to me, when players play up against a line, it's amazing how much confidence it gives and that no one can attack it from that side. Playing in the middle of the park, you just got to have head everywhere. People can come at you from any direction. Good cross there.
Romario should have done much better there. And I think that's something that White gives you. He's just willing runner in behind.
Yeah, probably did the right thing here.
I mean, gets a bit fortunate deflection. It's good to see that Romario commits himself. Drives into the box, which is something I think you see with teams that like to play football and like to keep the ball. It's just that bit of directness and that willingness to make the run to create space or to get yourself in a position to score goals like that.
Nice goes from Hodgson there.
I'm unlucky to get a touch on that. Murphy on the ball.
Romario once again, but couldn't just keep it in. Not sure I like all that odd boots mumble.
I don't think so, just different colours. Like,
odd boots. So he knows which one is right foot.
Next, their substitutes come out. So Lidolo, Miller, Aston Sievu being replaced by McKinnon, Shanna, Beasley, and Curran. I think the good thing about having 45 minutes for the game means that you're refreshing the substitutes and you should have a decent tempo throughout. Risk is it may affect the rhythm, but it seems to have had no such effect in the game thus far.
And it's a big thing for the club. A lot of people want to play in this game, Chris, so you know it's nice to give them a run out.
Oh, mate, I was still recovering from an ankle fracture and I wanted to play.
And Newman make that, yeah, good tackle.
Yeah.
Terry Blue, once again getting in there, messing things up. Newman showing his strength again. A nice turn from Bresson.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss to the club.
Can White keep this in? Unlucky.
Yeah, it will be a big loss to the club, I think. I think as soon as I stepped on the pitch with him, I think it was a training session as opposed to a game. You could just tell it was a real personality, or real composure, real leadership. He's a quality football player as well.
Nice headed exchange there. Did you see him on your shoulder? No. Got to say, when it started off, I fancied the school were going to score first, but now I think we're looking a bit more likely.
Yeah, most of the, well, it's not most, but probably all of the Parmiters school chances have actually come from mistakes. And there's lapses of concentration on the side.
Nice drive there.
Just on the ball there, sprays out wide. To Parmiters' right flank. And again, the experience that gets it out.
You can't sleep as a 16-year-old with Terry Blue on your case.
sprays out. Back out right to Newman. Oh.
I must say, from this vantage point, you get a good view of the bald patches on Adam and Luke Vernon. I'm sure they'll be pleased about me mentioning that. Oh, pinball. Is he offside?
There.
Yes.
It was offside.
Eagle-eyed referee and staff there. Terry's used to playing with faster players in the vets, obviously.
Terry Blue, veteran player for the Old Parmiterians team, probably brings up the average age to about 25 alone by himself. Paul Franklin's team is probably, I think it's fair to say they were the best performing side in the 1890s season. A good example of a team that's come up together. All started out young. I'm pretty sure a lot of them joined the club at the same time, went to the same school, the same area.
I think they contain one guy whose dad played here as well. Frankie Massingham was an older player for us, and his son, I think, is in Paul's too.
Yeah, Joey played for the second 11 on a couple of occasions for us. Very good player.
That's a good tackle. Hodgson was shaping for a shot there. Oh, under hit that, unlucky white.
I mean, for the last few minutes, Parmiters School have actually pinned Old Parmiterians back a little bit.
And then get that, yeah.
35 years old, still got a decent burst of pace. Archie Murphy's actually been pretty bright, I think, since he's come on.
Yeah, I think the president's grandchild is his association with the club. Definitely spreading it wide there.
First few touches of the game there. Not actually a good play. Surprised me when we played him in the friendly a couple of weeks ago. Sprayed out there by.
Newman disappointed with himself there on that cross, but Vernon clears up for him. And well, shot, I don't know. Game nearing its close, and Vernon sniffing for a strike. Once again, another goal kick won by Old Parmiterians. Do think their coach should be encouraging them to play out a little bit.
Yeah, I've not seen, not from a goal kick anyway, a real effort from Parmiters School to play out the back. So leading by example there, a little bit closer to goal than Luke Vernon's shot. May get a bit of a tennis rally now.
Terry Blue's seen a fair bit of the ball, really. White's after that, can he make that? Well done, good strength. Romario making a decent run. Good block.
I think, yeah, playing against a striker like White, he just forces you as a defender to always think about, okay, how much you should push up. And it's important that you have those type of players there that are just willing to get in behind when they see the opportunity. And good test against Parmiters School defenders.
Again, good running from White, put him under pressure. And still, the keeper opts to kick long.
So yeah, not enough communication from Sievu and Young.
Nice switch of play there, but he doesn't read it well.
played there. Kept in. So that's what's interesting is the willingness to play out the back there in possession. It'll be good to see them try more from goal kick.
Yeah. This is one of the first times they've played from the back, but have progressed pretty well, I think.
Good tracking by Orient.
Newman again tackling well. Nice touch from Mario. Archie's pushed it too long there, yeah, but I'll go to the keeper.
So on the balance of play so far, where do you think the next goal is likely to come from?
I'm still thinking Old Parmiterians have they've probably come off their best, but their best spell was the last 10 minutes or so. But the score's still got a chance in them. They get it forward early when they do. The referee already blow the whistle, yeah. But yeah, the clinical instinct around goal doesn't seem to be there in either of the teams, really.
I think they wanted to take top in the shootout, maybe provide us with a bit of drama.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Going to grab another shot. There's one. Romario's on a little run. Gets it back. Let's see some skill. Ooh. Strike it.
Is doing just enough just to upset that attack a little bit, but they keep the pressure coming anyway.
The crowd urging him to shoot. Might have been better off doing that. Vernon's caught up now, but making his way back as Hodgson tries to create something. Oh, Headmaster getting involved there. Nice feet there from Hodgson again. Hodgson using his body well there, yeah.
It was good to see that Palmer score aren't afraid just to get their body involved and press really quickly and with a lot of intensity and not shirk any challenges. And considering it's a friendly game, I think it's had a decent amount of intensity.
Ooh, do you have a sneaky shot there?
And it looks like Toby's picked up an injury and is being capped off. He's being replaced by Scott Moore. Comes back on the pitch. And we'll see if he's able to add a little bit of magic to that centre midfield. Not to say that terribly didn't.
Moore knocks it wide. And picks it up again. Dropped into a sort of bit of a deeper role, but picking the ball up regularly. Trying to break through the lines again. That's what we got dividends from in the past. He's got to be offside, hasn't he? Yeah. He left it. Do you want a 1-2? Yeah.
Let's combine it again. Good strength there by Scott Moore. See if he can make something happen.
The school find it a bit more difficult to get out now. Again, good strength from Hodgson.
Actually very intelligent in the way he won the foul. Leave a bit of pressure there because they were surrounded. Looks at the early switch out to Young. I haven't even been tested quite a bit since he's actually come on. It's been a bit more focused on Palmer's left flank.
Nice ball from Vernon there. And can they move forward quickly now while Parmiters School work to get back? Unfortunately, a weak touch there from Mario. It's that white boot. Newman clears up. Should get it back again. That's a nice knock from Young, but Lewis is in there.
A bit more in a bit of space.
Oh, I'd give a foul there, the ref. Oh, unconventional, but works nevertheless. Vernon started hitting some good targets in the forward line. Another step up, yes.
See some decent combinations between White and Maloney. Some exhibition touches though. Old Parmiterians starting to enjoy the ball a little bit more now.
Yeah, the School, by contrast, finding it hard to hit their forward targets. Lewis unlucky there, slipping at the last moment. Yeah, scythed down by Murphy.
Washington playing very elusively there, winning fouls quite often since he's come on. Johnson, Kwongpo, Young and Janet being subbed out for Parmiters School next set of substitutes. Lidolo, Miller, Aston and Tiebu coming back on. I mean, what's the relationship between the school and the club now?
Well, we've always maintained a good relationship with them, and we've got people who are actually old Bethnal Green Parmitarians on the Board of Governors at the school, and it's something we always look to keep going. Our ethos in terms of providing football to all sorts of people, no matter what their background and who they are, is based upon the sort of school's ethos of educating the poor and unprivileged of East London. So that's something we've maintained a familiarity there and always keep in touch with the school. And we've been to open their new 3G pitch and played a game there and stuff like that. Various events in their history out at Garston.
Yeah, I think for me it's been something that I've not been particularly accustomed to playing amateur football growing up. I think it's been very much, the club plays for itself, and it's been a welcome change for me in the sense of coming into a setup where there's a big emphasis on community and relationships and collaborations with other clubs and just other bodies and whatnot, and what played out there rather than the ball.
Yeah, I mean the East London sort of connection goes through a lot of what the school and the club have done. It's good covering back there by Mora, just good enough. But in as much as that one of the old governors of the school was actually Douglas Eyre, who our current ground is named after. Good pressure in that White. Oh, unlucky. Brethno just overdid it. Well out by the keeper there. Intelligent header by Newman there. And a rather unintelligent touch by Luke. We'll forgive him, he had a good game. That's more like it though.
You don't want Old Parmiterian players stuck in a vacant place in that game. They've all had good moments on the ball. I've seen some quality touches by players for the back. Goalkeeper.
We all thought that was an Oggy.
Yeah, I think got away with that one there.
Once again, a good ball forward from Vernon. Good pressure from White. Keeper decides to pogo it. And Brethenu, well, he'd have been lucky if it went in, I suppose, but...
he would have been doing that if one of the teams were a goal up or a goal down, so... Brethenu on the corner kick. That should be a chance there. Thomas will do just enough to relieve danger, just at least for the moment. Great touch there. Mahoney. Swung back in by Moore.
Oh, unlucky, I'll check. Well works by the school.
Watching an opportunity to go forward.
It's a great tackle. Excellent play from Newman there.
Yeah, Newman's been quite decent to come on actually.
And it's a well-timed run from White, but the keeper's done well, he's out there.
Last few minutes of the game, we'll see if the other two can get a goal in. Cut out for a corner and advantage for Old Parmiterians if they can make something of this.
If you're wondering what some of those strange white-haired creatures are on the side, they're lining up for the Vets game, which follows afterwards. So can the old boys press for this winner? Certainly think if they scored now it would be decider.
Yeah, for sure, just a long throw in.
Oh, more exhibition stuff from Vernon.
Well played there by Shearer. Out there.
Shearer winding up for another long throw, interrupted by some substitutions. Two returning players for the school, who've both been decent performers from Okonkwo and McJanet. This is the school's last throw of the dice.
Out there by Miller. Just a bit too much assurance to get onto and maintain pressure. We'll see if Thomas can get something out in the last phase of the game. I mean, at least the good thing with the introduction of James White is it's made it pretty difficult for it's made it pretty difficult for them to take the time and the ball out there from the back and just give you something to block out their block and go back.
Somewhat inexplicable foul there for me, forgiven, but we'll take it. Just a little of a bump there, I think. So, is it going to be, yeah, Brethenu shaping up with his left foot. Got it over the wall, but just off target there.
I'm sure I saw that completely. Very risky there, I think. If he gets that a little bit closer to goal, then it could have embarrassed him, but deflection off the wall and for sure lines up a corner kick for Parmiters. But a bit too much for Lombard there to run through on. Almost plays out the back, definitely burning.
Oh!
After the game, he's had passing the ball out the back of him. Very sad if he had given a goal away in that manner, but a bit of a pre for Old Parmiterians.
And Moore, once again, since he's come on, has been taking on people in that line of midfield, and it creates chances, I think, for Old Parmiterians. Agricultural there from the Parmiters school, easily dealt with by Wallace.
They have a good first time pass up back from goalkeeper Charlie Holmes. And that's where you want him in between lines.
More entitled to have a strike from there. Just unfortunately off target. Once again, the keeper going long. You might have noticed we disapprove of this. And that's why.
Back out by Vernon. Christian was the second ball. Rare bad touch there by Miller. Nice to see him a little bit closer to the middle. Janet combining with them bars. Not seeing enough of the ball from him there. And I think there you see why. Bit of a snapshot there. Could have dipped it in there for running midfielders from Parmiters school.
Most of the school looking tired now. They had triple English literature this afternoon.
Nice touch there by Shearer. Fortunate to get a touch back from Miller there.
Shearer battling through. Once again, Hodgson makes himself big to shield the ball. There's little Miller, we like him.
Great pass there through the lines. Work out there by Vernon.
Brethano sets Romario on a run. Is he going to drop the shoulder again? No, he puts an early ball in. A little over Morgan's head. Mariani on amazing. Ooh.
Very well played there by Wallace. Can Parmiters school take advantage of that?
And acres of space.
What can you do here? What can you do here? Old Parmiterians very fortunate to get away with that. You'd have thought that he would have tested Holmes out a bit more.
Yeah, keeper did what he had to do, but the striker didn't.
Yeah, that's how quick it can change. Lose the ball in the wrong time, wrong place, especially from a left wing position.
I think he should be moving on more than that with his pace advantage over probably all the other sides.
Yeah.
My first touch would have been a big one towards the keeper and give him time to make his mind up. I can still remember what it was like to have pace.
I had pace about 6 months ago.
I came here in a car. If there's an occasion when the goal kick's gone to one of the Parmiters school players, I can't remember it. Sorry to keep on.
Tight legs there.
Yes, I think there's a few of them have smelt the old pine chips cooking in the bar.
Last few minutes. Oh, again, back confusion. Last few minutes to Steve.
Bit of ball juggling from Luke Moore there, and a nice ball to Romario. Got to expect him to take him on, opting to go on the outside this time. And unlucky, but Okonkwo, he's been in the right place a few times.
And brings it end to the game. Some nice moments.
So what happens now, Chris?
I think again, to penalty shootouts.
Yeehaw!
It'll be interesting to see who steps up and goes for it.
I don't think we've had a lot of experience of penalty shootouts over the last season or so. I don't know whether the school have, but it's very much a mental thing, I think.
Yeah, I think we had a cup game where we actually had a penalty shootout season just gone. We lost.
Did you score?
Of course I did. Come on, man.
All right. That's why you're an expert pundit.
No, but I definitely agree with you. I think it is a mental thing more than anything. I think as long as you can kick a ball.
Reminiscent of the 1970s Pele dummy, that was.
Yeah, as long as you can kick a ball, it's just about keeping your nerve. 8 times out of 10, if you get the right connection on that, it will go in.
Trouble is, in front of a vast crowd like this, the old head plays tricks. Because this was a chance really, but you think a striker would have spun and hit that with his left to get some power behind it. Good win from White for this one, but Romario just gets under it a bit. And this where the keeper opted to head it out. And Oggy was the best chance for us really. Snapshot from Moore. And again, failing to find a target. This is also well wide of the mark.
There's a chance afterwards where he should have done much better.
This one, push it on here. He gets it out of his feet, but he gets stuck and gives people a chance to put some pressure on him.
They've gone near post there, I think. Goalkeeper will manage it. Coach Brendan Kelly asking who wants to step up. Who did he just turn down? He definitely just turned down someone. Goalkeepers readying themselves for their moments. This is really a goalkeeper's moment, I think, when it comes to penalty shootouts.
So we've got Morgan. He's back in to score, weren't you?
Yeah. You don't want him hitting the ball.
There you go.
Yeah, just right through the ball.
Straight out of the Chris Kane playbook.
Oh. Actually, put it there as well. He's been watching my highlights.
Did you mean it?
Conco there, stepping up.
Yeah, just raised it enough to get over Holmes' despairing hand.
Yeah, I'm sure Holmes would have thought you could have had some better hands on that, but as long as it goes in, I'm sure the player doesn't mind.
Next up is the son of the legendary honorary secretary, Mariani. It's the weight of the club's history on his shoulders there. And Studley, well, if the very average referee had seen, the keeper was actually off his line, so we're not counting that one.
Attention to detail. That's why you're the chairman. Attention to detail. Aston on the next spot, keeper Palmer School.
Yeah, a bit scuffy, but keeper's going the other way.
Yeah, and they opened up his body, made him think he was going to go corners, and then.
It's rather like being pregnant. You either are or you aren't. And that was a goal. Long bowler's run up from Shearer and makes no mistake.
Could have done with a few of those during the season. Hoping he doesn't hear that.
Thought Shearer was going back to the dressing room then before kicking it.
Great penalty though, great penalty. To be fair, he actually struck a lot of his penalties during the season in the same manner, but when
expect Hodgson to, yeah,
back-to-back skippers, put their pens away. Textbook.
Keeper's move, so he didn't have to make it too special. So number 4 for the Old Palms is Nico Bretonneau. Ah oui, bien sûr. Left-footed, short run-up, but doesn't need more. I think it was side netting, Chris, wasn't it?
Yeah. Minimal backlift.
Yeah.
Maximum effect.
Game face on.
Big giant, definitely.
Again, I think Holmes would fancy himself to get that. Bit scuffy again. There's a few worms been decapitated by that. So very important for Luke Moore to score this. And he does.
Yeah, it's a quality strike.
At least they've made them score this last one. If they do. If not, it's sudden death.
And then Bar could he correct the mistake that, not so much mistake, the miss they had in the first chance.
Yes, no doubt.
And Parmiters will take it.
So the Thomas Parmiters trophy goes to the school.
Yeah, Old Parmiterians will feel a little bit hard done by, because I felt like balance of the game they probably dominated more so than Parmiters School did, but
just see the winning penalty struck again here. Keeps it nice and low and in the corners. That's what you got to do. And a good Klinsmann-like celebration there. So the man you see there in the awfully striped jacket is club president Brian Robinson, who will award the trophy to the victorious Parmiters School team.
as the boys line up for handing out some of the medals and subsequently the handing out of the trophy. It's a great occasion though. Good match considering it's not necessarily a competitive game. There was some good football on display, some very, very good individual performances. Standouts for me, Lewis Wallace was quality, Luke Vernon was quality.
David Cross there giving out medals to the victorious Parmiters School team. And you see the claret and blue, which has always been our colours, on the medal ribbons. There's a Captain Hodgson to receive the trophy from Brian Robinson. Years of drug abuse have left him looking like that. He's only 25. Well, I think I can see this occasion being repeated.